folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, we rescued Halsin and defeated the, 3 goblin leaders, so now it is safe for the Tiefling refugees to leave the grove and continue along the road to Baldur's Gate.
Time to press ahead. Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Of the, companion banter in this game, it's always entertaining.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Oh, now, the sensible thing to do would be to take the money. It will definitely be useful, but, Amity is far too generous for that. Often to her own detriment, quite frankly, but... Oh, no need, you can keep your coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
See you there. Yes, Amity does love a party. And I'm not going to go through and talk to everybody. But, oh, we gotta say hi to Mull, though.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
I'm afraid I didn't manage to get that idol you were after.
Damn it! Having that stashed away would have made life a lot easier. Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
Unfortunate, but there just wasn't an opportunity to,
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop for anything.
Anyway, Mull is highly competent. She'll be fine without that.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Oh, well, you're very welcome.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Alright. There's Zevlor. And I know, yes. There's Alfira.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you. It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time.
Sure what happened to the frame rate there. But Amity is, you know, Amity is a bard herself. The idea of Alfira writing a song about her, that's... Oh no, that feels good. That is, she likes that. Okay, what's going on with my frame rate? Arabella and her family.
I'm not 10 anymore.
Don't I know? Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Hell yeah. Love that positive attitude.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Not loving that attitude as much.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow,
Perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
And that's a decent middle ground between the two, I suppose.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough.
Did you
and
indeed?
Why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
As Roland is so insufferable. I mean, I like him as a character, but, yeah, he's kind of insufferable. This. Oh, a pouch containing... All right. Ah, and there's Halsin.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Now, how does Amity want to respond to this? The fact that... Now, Amity is generally quite forgiving, but there are limits, and threatening children is one of them. And open bigotry against tieflings is another. And I think the situation with Arabella, she does see that as like a symptom of the greater problem of Kaga being bigoted against tieflings. So as forgiving and compassionate as Amity generally tries to be, here she is not happy to see Kaga let off so easily. You should turn her over to my kin for judgment. Bad blood still lingers.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Now, Halsin is right about that, and Amity knows it. But, yeah, it's hard not to be angry. And she, I think here she will be honest. Because the druids in their groves, I mean, these druids were, quite frankly, very rude, at best. You should know that I acted to save my kin, not this place.
And yet save it you did. I am grateful, no matter what your motivations.
Well then, what happens next?
the journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none that protect you.
Oh, and let's go down to the water and wash this goblin blood off. Oh, hello. I don't think we've met.
He's back! You brought him back!
Aw, that's cute.
Sharp as ever.
Okay, everybody going in the water. Okay.
Dull moment.
There we are.
Mind my step.
Much better. Nice and clean for the party. Now, first of all, apparently Wrath has a reward for us.
Let's see.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
All right. Well, let's see what we have. Oh, hi, Natty.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. Thank you for everything you've done.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Containing mugwort and an apple. Nice.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
No, Amity is not going to listen to creepy brainworm hallucinations. Especially when they're telling her to go and collect more brainworms. That's the opposite of what she wants. Okay, where is this? There it is. The Rune of the Wolf. A dusty clay tablet portraying a wolf. And now, aha, yes, we press each of the runes in. Well, not in sequence. In any sequence. Just get them all lit up. And a secret passageway. You know, more libraries should have a secret spiral staircase like that. It's very cool. We have here a Glaive Sorrow, rare, +1 enchantment, and Sorrowful Lash. Transmutation cantrip, 5 to 8 damage. Pulls the creature 3 meters closer to you. For every drop of blood spilled, a piece of the soul perishes. until nothing remains but regret.
A beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
The Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I asked. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come. But perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. A wooden trunk with a jade, a precious mineral from the Sea of Fallen Stars, cherished by sovereigns and stone carvers alike. Some gold, and a robe of summer. Grants resistance to cold damage. This robe's thin fabric is pleasantly warm to the touch. Secret societies of the Sword Coast exposed. Harpers. The most well-known of the Sword Coast's cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. But if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why, indeed, because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow druids. Weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a shadow druid the selfsame question and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clwyd, the least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Clwyd. My sources tell me that this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark Justiciars. I shudder to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. Well, Amity's never met a Harper, or to her knowledge, a shadow druid. Shar is definitely, bad vibes. But Amity's met a Sharon, and I think at this point she's willing to say Shadowheart seems fairly sweet, all things considered. Anyway, time for the party.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Yes, let's go there right away.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Oh, now this is nice. After all these difficulties, all the hardships these refugees have endured, it's very good to see them, you know, having a party. These people deserve a bit of relaxation, a bit of merriment. And Astarion has something to say.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, I hate it. This is awful.
You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself.
enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
Whinge all you want. I'm having fun.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
That was weird, how it,
Goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave. But that's not what happened. Live a little.
You are so cute.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Now, as tempting as this option is, I think Amity would say this one. Sing about our people. We deserve it.
After Elturel, I think you're right. Faerun deserves to see us as we really are.
It's a bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Ranger.
Soon. When you rest, I will come.
Oh, well, alright then. Amity's looking forward to that.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Oh, Amity likes the singing. However atrocious it is, people enjoying themselves. Even if they're very bad at singing, how could you not like that? Hey, Maul, what you doing over here?
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Yes, what are you doing way over here?
Watching a bunch of old folks get dumber by the dramful. And when they run dry, I've got a few bottles tucked away to keep things flowing. For a price, of course.
Of course. Love the entrepreneurial spirit there.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Oh, take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Yes, indeed. And Volo.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
Shouldn't we be celebrating?
But I am engaged in celebration of the purest form. Commemoration. If we are to write your legend in the stars, then we must first give you a name. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel, your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
I already have a name. One that I chose with much consideration, I might add.
A wonderful one indeed. But your deeds loom larger than life now, my friend. You simply must have a title to match.
Oh, I get it. Something flashy and made up, like Volothamp Gedarm.
Exactly wrong, my friend. I urge you to leave the fact-finding to experts, Now, back to your revels. I have some details of your victory to rearrange.
Yeah, that's better. And we have 3 bards here. We can't not have a bit of a performance. Oh, failed a performance check? Oh, everyone seems to be enjoying it anyway. Now, playing for the goblins and the Zentrim was fun, and there's certain appeal in sharing music with those who would otherwise be enemies. But this here with friends is perfection. Huh. Now, Will isn't at his tent.
I love you very dearly.
Yes?
Are you planning to share the last of that wine?
No.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're welcome.
There's that confidence I like.
I thank you for seeking me out. Amid all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wished to show you.
Is that the wine talking?
As they say in Waterdeep, in wine there is truth. That's usually followed by, in water there is good sense. I promise you, my offer is a perfectly sober one. So, what do you say?
Gale is nice enough, but he's definitely not Amity's type. No thanks, Gale. I'm in no mood for magic this evening.
Too bad. One should never be afraid to live life to the fullest.
Besides, she's already got a date.
We should go down and see the water. Something like goblins swarm.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Oh, there's Will.
Good time for a chat.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you all right?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. 1,000 perils will still threaten them. They aren't ready to get on the road on their own.
Now, I don't think Amity is going to deny that there's danger, but she does like to live in the moment, I think. We have won this day. Danger is for tomorrow.
Your words cheer me more than any party could. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
You're impossible.
12 impossible deeds every day before the sun reaches its apex. That's the way of the blade. Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Spilled my pint.
Not like you needed it.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too.
Well said. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Oh, it's mostly tieflings here, so fire retardant shouldn't be that difficult. I take it you didn't have parties like this in Avernus.
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Well, enjoy yourself tonight, Karlach.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Shadowheart.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Yeah, I think Amity could pick up on what she's... on what she means. Refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
It's not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Just a bottle?
It's quite a bottle. I liberated one of the finer vintages earlier. Best enjoyed someplace private, I think.
I'm flattered, but I already have a date, I'm afraid. Another time, perhaps.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Amity's gonna be spending the night with lae'zel, so no promises there.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Now that's odd. I thought the line was different there, but yes, no, promised to spend the night with lae'zel, and I think that's... Yeah, I was gonna say, after all of the, combat and stress and all that, a bit of, like, casual sex would be a good way for Amity to unwind, but I don't think anyone's gonna be unwinding in this situation. It's lae'zel.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Gith train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out. Let me show you. Close your eyes and submit.
I think Amity is willing to go along with this. She, I think the main thing is that she's not looking for any sort of, like, anything that has any emotional weight behind it. Anything that's, like, more than just a casual fling. Honestly, that's one of the areas that, like, Amity she kind of struggles with, I think, is, like, serious relationships. But when it comes to just, like, casual stuff like this, yeah, she's up for whatever.
A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck.
Open. Taste.
I do love that the game gives you, like, multiple opportunities to back out. Like, that's very cool. Now, of course, Amity isn't going to.
Good. Lower.
You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
Now, how does Amity want to play this? Now, number 2 would be honest. She did have fun, but I think she is kind of noticing lae'zel seems to be in a hurry to leave, and I think she's kind of picked up at this point. lae'zel pushes herself very hard, almost to an unhealthy degree, and, like, you know, Amity was here for casual sex. lae'zel apparently was here for, like, ranked competitive sex. And even this, she's not taking as proper opportunity to relax, and I think that kind of stands out to Amity. Why are you in such a hurry? Relax. Come rest.
Time for pleasure has passed. I might take more later, should my whims so carry me. Up now. The sun soon rises.
Do it yourself, I suppose.
Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A long day awaits you.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
To Moonrise Towers, then. May the sun and stars guide us.
So what's so dangerous about this Moonrise Towers?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
And the Absolute's forces can tolerate such a place?
So it seems, though I don't know how. You will have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Amity has heard stories of the Underdark and how perilous it is. She's never actually been. But all the perils of the Underdark do seem secondary to the dangers of this curse. Also, this reference to Dark Justiciars, Shadowheart will be interested in that, and I think Amity is warm to her enough to take that into consideration. So how do I find this underground route?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
I never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Sounds like the grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Now, lot to process there. Now, first of all, I didn't get to say before because the camera didn't linger, but this character model, I love it. She's so pointy. All those little spikes. Very cool. Like, they could have just used human character model and just slapped on a tail. But no, actual detail, and she's so pretty. I love it. I love the little spikes. Anyway, yeah, sorry, just had to mention that because I just think it's neat. Moonrise Towers. Now, Amity definitely wants to investigate the Cult of the Absolute because they are clearly a problem. But she still believes that lae'zel's people are the best bet for a cure, seeing as how they are experts in fighting the Illithids. And so the logical next step in Amity's mind is to seek out the Githyanki. I don't know, everyone else is saying, Githyanki, are we sure we can trust them? lae'zel's been trustworthy so far, and now I mentioned Amity has like struggled with like committed serious relationships. That doesn't mean she doesn't sometimes have crushes on people, and she has a heck of a crush on lae'zel. I don't think she's willing to admit that yet, even to herself. I don't think she fully has processed that. Like, obviously she finds lae'zel attractive, but I don't think she quite has acknowledged the fact that it's more than just physical, but it is subconsciously like coloring her opinions, her perspective on this whole situation. So current plan, seek out the Githyanki, get a cure for the parasite, then seek out Moonrise Towers and address the larger threat of the Cult of the Absolute. And we shall do that, or at least begin doing that, in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Click the like button if you liked the video. Click the dislike button if you didn't. If you want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 or Elder Scrolls, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to hang out with some cool friends, join the Discord, link in the description. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time.